Okay, time to talk about keeping pitchers. So, we get 9 pitchers that we get to keep. I kept 8 of them. It's kind of crazy, but when you see the prices and the names, you're going to know why. And that's why I'm going to be able to spend all my money on the offense that we talked about in the last video. A couple things you need to know. If we draft someone in the American League and they get traded to or signed with the National League in an off season or during the year, we still get to keep the player. So you're going to see that. Also, we're allowed to draft players that are injured at the beginning of the auction, and we can keep them for whatever we get them at that auction for the next couple of years. So, for example, if you have someone like Justin Verlander, and the year that he had Tommy John surgery, I drafted him for $1. I got him for $1 the next year when he came back healthy. So that's going to be important when you talk about my pitching keepers. So with the keepers that we have for the pitching, let's start with Chris Sale. I had him when he came in with the Boston Red Sox. He moved over to Atlanta, and at only $10, I think it's a great deal. Next up is Tyler Glasnow for only $1. The guy who got him the year that he wasn't going to pitch at all for Tampa got him for $1 on the auction. I traded for him this offseason. Now he's over in the National League, and I think he could be any one of the best pitchers that's available. That's very true in all of baseball. Now, he is made out of tissue paper, so it comes with a lot of risk, but I'm willing to take that risk for only $1. Dylan Cease is at $6. He had an off-season last year, not good, but if you want a lot of strikeouts and you put them with Glasnow and Sale with strikeout guys, I think Cease at $6 is a no-brainer. It's not all the older, kind of risking that they're going to get hurt kind of guys. I have some young guys too, including Cole Ragans, who every fantasy person, every expert loves Cole Ragans over at Kansas City. He's $10. I picked him up as an injury replacement last year. He's had an awful spring, which makes me worried a little bit, but if he's what people think that he could be, it's another ace, another top 5 to 10 pitcher out of the American League for sure, and he's there for me to be able to do it. Wins with the Kansas City Royals might be sneaky hard to get, but that's okay. We'll figure all that out. Tanner Bybee from Cleveland. He's one of the best young arms in all of baseball. He kind of gets forgotten when you're looking at players like Gavin Williams or some of the other ones, but I think he has the ability to be really, really good. And so does Bryan Woo. At only $5, Bryan Woo in Seattle now, working with their great pitching staff. I think he has a chance to be able to come around and really put up lots of big numbers that people just aren't expecting from him. I do have 2 closers. I have Clay Holmes at only $10, traded for him this offseason. Actually traded Sonny Gray for Clay Holmes straight up. Sonny Gray looks like he's going to start the season on the IL and miss a start or 2, so I don't feel that bad about the trade, but Clay Holmes as the closer for the Yankees, I think it just makes sense. And then I've got Johan Duran, who is the closer for the Minnesota Twins, someone I was targeting and I really wanted, durable. And then the day after we put in our keeper list, we found out he has a mild to medium oblique issue, and he's going to end up on the IL starting the season there, which means at the end of the auction, I will have to pick up one person to replace Johan Duran on my team for as long as he's on the injured list. What names are you going big on? What do you think are the most expensive guys and the most important guys to have on your American League only team? Let me know in the comments. I'll let you guys know tomorrow how it goes with the auction, and we'll talk to you later.